Hello everybody, welcome back to another Monday Mix, and today is the 4th of August. So we'll get straight into a little bit of coin news. So the latest, and thankfully in my opinion, the last Harry Potter 50p coin was released by the Royal Mint last week. Commemorates 25 years of Harry Potter, and it's only for collectors, so you'll only find it in like the coin packs. Depicts Harry casting his Expecto Patronum spell, which wards off Dementors. Now the design is done by the Royal Mint designer Bella Biggs, but I must admit that this 4-coin series has been pretty poor in parts, especially the Black Lake design and the wing keys, which is a jumbled mess in my opinion. Now the latest coins, I've got two here. This is the first one, colour version. Now the design was based on an illustration by Jim Kay from the book The Prisoner of Azkaban. And this is the Cooper Nickel variety without the colour. It just seems to me that it looks like Harry is actually throwing a fishing net rather than casting a spell. Next is a couple of coins I've been getting in the post from Change Checker. So this one is the 200 years of the modern railway. It was in the annual set. And the 200th anniversary is coming up fairly soon. And this depicts Active 1. Start off by pulling, I think it was 600 passengers on a 26-mile journey. I'm not sure if it was Stockton or Darlington, because I read somewhere that kicked off in Shildon in County Durham. And then we've got the Martin Jennings portrait of King Charles III. Did get a Change Checker trading card with this one, which I will be scratching off in just a bit. I'll just put that down there. And the second one I got finally arrived is the Iron Maiden £5 coin. I think I like this design. It's really nice. So we've got Eddie, their sort of zombie mascot, who's appeared on quite a lot of their album covers. Must admit, I'm not really a heavy metal fan, but the design is being done by Alberto Acarand Quarantes, and it's supposed to have some loose references to album covers and tours where Iron Maidens have. So let's have a look. We've got an Egyptian pyramid there right in the middle. Got an Aztec pyramid as well. That's just over in the left hand side there. It looks like, I suppose we are the Chinese pagoda, or it's a reference to the Kew Gardens pagoda. Up there we've got IM 50, so it's 50 years of Iron Maiden. I think they're established 1975, and I have no idea what this is up here. Looks like some sort of toilet chain coming out of a UFO. Anybody that is into Iron Maiden, probably let me know what that is. But like I said, I quite like that design. But again, we've got the Martin Jennings portrait on the obverse and another trading card. So let's get into this, see what we can reveal. Hopefully not more slave trades. Actually, while I remember, I got a bit of bump with this, but I mean, look at this. I mean, you know, an interactive 3D skateboard coin, come on. Next will be Marty McFly upon one, 130 quid. I mean, to me, a coin is a flat thing which can have various number of sides. Circular, it could be heptagonal, but you know, I mean, these 3D coins are absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Right, let's get Dan's medallion. I'll scratch the first one off. I'll just go go through the middle. We've got another Trinity house, which I've already got, and another Trinity house. So they came in 2 separate envelopes, and I've got 2 trading cards exactly the same. Alright, so let's move them out of the way. Move on to the next bit on what happened on this day. Well, the 4th of August 1704 was the day that Britain actually took control of Gibraltar following its capture. It's been symbolised on many Gibraltar coinage, especially the 50 pences. I mean, this one here I've got is from 2004. That commemorates the tercentenary of British occupation of Gibraltar. And there's been various designs of the capture of Gibraltar from 2004 up until and including 2013 on the 50 pences. And I've also got a £2 coin from 2004. You can say the design is slightly different. A couple of Warren ships there. So that's those two. In addition, the 4th of August 1900, we saw the birth of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. She was born Elizabeth Angela Margarita Bowes-Lyon, and she became the wife of future King George VI. And she actually helped him to overcome his stammer, as he wasn't properly prepared to become king at the time, as his brother Edward VIII was the heir, but later on Edward actually abdicated. Now, she also helped the royal family through other crises, such as the death of Princess Diana. Now, the Queen Mum, as she became known as, lived until 101 years old, and the Royal Mint produced many commemorative coins to her over the years, as have other Commonwealth nations. Now, among these are the most recent 2025 coin, which was commemorating 125 years of her birth. Again, it was in the annual coin set. Didn't have its own individual release, which I've mentioned many times before. So we've got the Star Garter in the middle. And again, Martin Jennings portrait. That design was done by Dan Thorne. There was also a one in 2000. That is a one I don't have, but I will put a picture up on the screen. The design for that one was Ian Rank Broadley. That had a mintage of 3,217,000, but they were done as business strikes. And they were available in post offices and banks for face value. I must admit, I never saw one when I used to work in the bank. And then there was also this one from 2002. It was actually the Memorial Crown, which commemorated her life from 1900 up until 2002. She did actually die on the 30th of March 2002. This one had a mintage of 2,321,243, and the reverse design was done by Avril Vaughan. The Rank Broadley portrait of Queen Elizabeth on the obverse. That's all I have for today, but I've added a little bit of a world coin hunt on at the end. It was pre-recorded from a little while ago. But while I remember, don't forget to check out Wednesday's 50 pence video, because it is the start of that football 50 pence league, which I've started to incorporate into the 50 pence hunts, which will happen over the course of the next 30 weeks. So anyway, let's get straight into the world coin hunt. So before we get into the world coin hunt, just check my New Mr front page. And New Mr, as I've mentioned many times in the past, is a site I use to log all my coins. I've actually downloaded the app as well, so if I'm out and about and I'm not sure if I've got a coin in the collection, I can easily check it on there. So as you can see, it tells you how many coins we've got, any countries. I think it was still on 126, I believe. But we'll get straight into it. So this is the pot we got from Smithy. So we've got these little gold bars in there. And as I've done in the past, we're just going to take out a random 20. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we'll make that 11 because I think Jude only. I think Jude had one too many the last time. I've got to even it up. We'll do Jude's in a second, so just move them slightly to one side. And we'll kick off with one from Belgium, 5 francs. And it's got the French spelling of Belgium, Belgique. Got the 1996. Got the light shine on it. Can't even see. 1986. I will be putting all the information to the right hand side as I've done in the past. Well, this is a small one. I think we've heard that before. This is 1%. Very, very light. The camera can't even focus on it because it's that small. Yeah, 1% there. And I've got the year there, 1995. Wow, this is really, really titchy. On the side of my fingernail. Next is the Netherlands, one golden, 1971. Who's trying to escape? Queen Juliana on the obverse. One from Italy, 100 lira. Minerva, Tree Guardian. Date of 1979. Don't know if that portrait's of anybody of significance. This looks Irish, 10p. With a leaping salmon, similar to the ones we've got over 50p. If you're lucky to find one. 1969 we've got for that one. And we've got United Arab Emirates. So that's similar, 5 and a 0, so 50 fills. And then the date we've got there was 1973, so 1973, good year for the football. And Islamic calendar 1393. Next up, go back to Spain, 100 pesetas, 1984. Ooh, 10 something or other. Right, so this Taiwan, $10. If I'll get a date from this, because theirs works backwards to the Japanese ones. Well, again, the T, that's a 7. And that's a 10. So that must be year 70. I don't know what that would equate to in our years. I'll put that in the annotation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I've got 3 more to go. 25 pesetas. It's got Barcelona 92 on there, so that was the Olympic Games year, wasn't it? So this could well be, well, you can say there's got an athlete on there. So it must be commemorative, this, I would reckon. Juan Carlos I on the other side. Date is 1991. Another small coin. This is again from Bahrain, and denomination 25, so I think that'll be 25 fils. So we'll get a date from this one. Again, looks like 1970, but it's 1965, I think it is, 1965. Islamic calendar of, now that could be 1385, I think. Annotations will keep us right. And lastly, we've got another one from Netherlands, another one golden, and this time it's from 1976. Right, so bring in Jude's. That was the empty packet we had from the last time. Don't know how many's in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's only 8 there. So I'm going to have to take 2 random coins out of one bag. There we go. Let's move them over to the side. So the first one I can say is Australian, 20 cents, Stuart Devlin design of the platypus. And the date of 1974. And the other big one, well, looking at the shield on that mast of the ship would indicate Portugal. It's like their coat of arms. Yeah, Portugal, 50 escudos. Date there of 1988. I really like the Portugal coins, really nice. And then we've got a golden coloured 100 krona. This might be a Icelandic. I think that's called a lumpfish, I think. Oh, that's nice. 2011. Now these 4 here are the protective spirits of Iceland. And reading across the top we've got Gamma the eagle, Dreki the dragon, Grodinga the bull, and Bergrisi, who is the giant. Not Bergassi, it's Bergrisi. Krona. There we go. Very nice. And I think the 4 of them are called the Landvetir, I think that's how it's pronounced. Another one from Norway. 1 krona. 2011. Very decorative design. I've got another 1 krona from Norway. That one's from 2002. And this one's from 2009, 5 krona. Now this is spelt a little bit different. Oh, it's going to be Norway again. Noreg. I'm not used to saying Norge, Norge. Wonder if that's a misprint. Back to Iceland again. A lot of Scandinavian coins in this batch. 2005. I've got a crab on this one, 50 krona. £10 krona. So this again will be Iceland. I think they're called Capelin. 2008. I like the Icelandic designs, you know, the with the 4 protective spirits on it. I think I might have a 2008 though. I think that might be a duplicate. And this one, 1 krona. So I think this again is from Iceland. Codfish by the looks of it. And 1992, just got Bagreasy, the giant, on his own there. And lastly, 1999, 1 krona. So again, it's going to be one from Norway. Right, and that completes another 21. So again, thanks for Jude, Rob and Smithy for donating those coins. I'm going to quickly go back to the new Mr. Front page, see how that has affected anything. But we've put down there any new coins, if there is any duplicates, any new types, etc. And that's it for today, folks. But I'd just like to finish with a big thank you to all the subscribers to the channel. I do really appreciate your support over the last sort of 5 years or so, and hopefully many years to come. But don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and if you leave a comment, I will reply to every single one of them. So until Wednesday, I'd just like to say a big thank you for watching. Keep on hunting, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.